and the seed is skillfully sown out by labor-hardened virginal hands with mold under the nails. At the time when the flax-field flowers, the whole valley becomes air blue, the very color of the apron which the Blessed Virgin put on to go out and collect eggs within St. Anne's poultry yard. The moment before Archangel Gabriel, in mighty wing strokes, lowered himself onto the threshold of the house. And while high up above, neck feathers raised and wings vibrating, stood like a small clear silver star in the sky. During this month, the villagers many miles round raised their eyes to the flax field and asked one another, "Has the convent been lifted into heaven? Or have our good sisters succeeded in pulling down heaven to them? Or have our good little sisters succeeded in pulling down heaven to them?" Later, in due course, the flax is pulled, scotched, and hackled. Thereafter the delicate thread is spun, and the linen woven, and at the very end, the fabric is laid out on the grass to bleach, and is watered time after time. All this work is gone through with precision and pity, and with such sprinklings and litanies as are the secret of the convent. For these reasons, the linen bailed high on the backs of small grey donkeys, and sent out through the convent gate, downwards and ever downwards to the towns, is as flower white, smooth and dainty, as was my own little foot when 14 years old. And in the fields of Fleca and Mauritia lived later on the families of them that trod the finest linen of all. Our Portuguese crusader, whose own ancestors had once been great linen weavers of Tomar, as he rode through these same fields, was struck by the quality of the flax, and so tied a bag of seeds to the pommel of his saddle. From this circumstance originated the first privilege of the convent, which was to procure bridal sheets for all the young princesses of the royal house. On the morning after the wedding of a daughter of the house, and before the mourning had been yet handed over, the chamberlain or high steward from a balcony of the palace would hang out the sheet of the night, and would solemnly proclaim, "Virginem eam tenamus." We declare her to have been a virgin. Such a sheet was never afterwards washed or again lain on. In the tall main wing of the convent, which overlooks an immense landscape of hills and valleys, there is a long gallery with a black and white marble floor. On the walls of the gallery, side by side, hangs a long row of heavy gilt frames, each of them adorned with a coroneted plate of pure gold, on which is engraved the name of a princess. In each of these frames encloses a square cut from a royal wedding sheet. that a very old highborn spinster undertakes the journey to Convento Velo. She has once a long, long time ago been playmate, friend, and maid of honor to a young princess of Portugal. As she makes her way to the convent, she looks round to see the view widen to all sides. Within the building, a sister conducts her to the gallery and to the plate bearing the name of the princess she has once served, and there takes leave of her, aware of her wish to be alone. But in the midst of the long road there hangs a canvas which differs from the others. The frame of it is as fine and as heavy as any, and as proudly as any carries the golden plate with the royal crown. But on this one plate, no name is inscribed, and in the linen within the frame is snow white from the corner to corner, a blank page. It is in front of this piece of pure white linen that the old princesses of Portugal, worldly wise, beautiful, long-suffering queens, wives and mothers, and their noble old playmates, bridesmaids, and maids of honor have most often stood still. It is in front of the blank page that old and young nuns, with the mother abbess herself, sink into deepest thought.